NBA trade rumors. Bucks eye $28 million Heat wing as part of desperate bid to push for Giannis Antetokounmpo's second championship. The Milwaukee Bucks are officially in desperation mode, and that might be exactly what makes this offseason so dangerous for the rest of the NBA. With Giannis Antetokounmpo firmly in his prime and championship windows closing faster than front offices want to admit, the Bucks are reportedly exploring bold trade options to keep their superstar satisfied. One name quietly gaining traction around the league. A $28 million Miami Heat wing who could dramatically reshape Milwaukee's title hopes. After another frustrating playoff exit, the message coming out of Milwaukee is clear: standing pat is no longer an option. The Bucks know Giannis doesn't just want loyalty, he wants rings. And if the front office fails to deliver real upgrades, uncomfortable conversations could be looming sooner than anyone expected. Bucks under pressure after another disappointing run. Milwaukee entered recent seasons believing their championship DNA would carry them through adversity. But injuries, inconsistency, and a lack of reliable two-way wings have repeatedly haunted them in the postseason. While Giannis continues to dominate on both ends of the floor, the supporting cast has struggled to consistently match his intensity when it matters most. The Bucks' early playoff exits have raised serious questions about roster construction. Are they too old? Too slow? Too predictable offensively? Those concerns have only intensified as Eastern Conference rivals like Boston, New York, and even Miami continue to evolve. For Milwaukee, the clock is ticking. Giannis has remained publicly supportive, but the organization knows complacency could be costly. Why a Miami Heat wing makes sense. According to League Buzz, the Bucks are monitoring a Heat wing earning roughly $28 million per season, a player known for toughness, playoff experience, and defensive versatility. Miami has built a reputation for maximizing gritty, hard-nosed wings, and this particular player fits the mold perfectly. For Milwaukee, the appeal is obvious. The Bucks desperately need a wing who can defend elite scorers, hit timely shots, and bring an edge that shows up in May and June. This Heat wing wouldn't need to be the guy. Giannis already fills that role, but he would need to be reliable when defenses collapse on Milwaukee's superstar. Adding a proven postseason performer could be the difference between another second-round exit and a legitimate finals run. Giannis' championship window is now. Giannis Antetokounmpo has already delivered one championship to Milwaukee, cementing his legacy as one of the greatest Bucks of all time. But superstars of his caliber aren't satisfied with just one title. Every season that ends without a deep playoff run increases the pressure on the front office to act boldly. Around the league, executives understand the unspoken rule: if you don't maximize a superstar's prime, someone else eventually will. While Giannis hasn't demanded a trade or publicly criticized the organization, history suggests patience has limits. Milwaukee's pursuit of a high-salary wing signals urgency, and perhaps a recognition that marginal moves won't be enough anymore. The financial gamble Milwaukee must consider. Trading for a $28 million player is no small decision. The Bucks are already navigating cap constraints, luxury tax concerns, and an aging core. Any deal with Miami would likely require difficult sacrifices, including draft capital or rotation players who have been part of the team's identity for years. But that's the price of contention in today's NBA. Championships aren't built on comfort, they're built on calculated risks. If Milwaukee believes this Heat wing can elevate their defense, stabilize late-game offense, and relieve pressure from Giannis, the financial gamble could be justified. Why Miami might actually listen. At first glance, it might seem unlikely that Miami would part with a key wing. However, the Heat are known for operating quietly and decisively when opportunities arise. If they sense a chance to retool, get younger, or stockpile assets, they won't hesitate to explore options. Miami has always prioritized flexibility and culture fit. If the front office believes it can replace production internally or pivot toward a different roster vision, trading a high-salary wing could make sense, especially if Milwaukee becomes aggressive with its offer. That mutual motivation could quietly turn rumors into reality. How this move changes the Bucks' identity. If Milwaukee lands this Heat wing, it would signal a shift in identity. The Bucks would become tougher, more switchable defensively, and far less predictable in playoff matchups. Giannis wouldn't have to do everything, especially against elite defenses that load up to stop him. Suddenly, Milwaukee would have another battle-tested option capable of guarding stars like Jason Tatum, Jimmy Butler, or Jaylen Brown, matchups that have historically caused problems. More importantly, it would show Giannis that the organization is fully committed to chasing championships, no matter the cost. The risk of doing nothing is greater. While trading for a $28 million wing carries risk, doing nothing might be even more dangerous. The Eastern Conference isn't slowing down, and Milwaukee can't rely solely on past success to carry them forward. Every off-season without a meaningful upgrade increases the odds of wasted prime years, and potentially long-term consequences. For the Bucks, this rumored pursuit isn't just about adding talent. It's about sending a message to Giannis, the locker room, and the rest of the NBA. Milwaukee isn't done chasing banners. Final thoughts: all in or fall behind. Whether this rumored deal materializes or not, one thing is clear: the Bucks are at a crossroads. Giannis Antetokounmpo's second championship won't come easily, and half measures won't get it done. Targeting a proven Miami Heat wing at $28 million per year is a bold move, but bold moves are often what separate contenders from pretenders. If Milwaukee pulls the trigger, it could redefine their future and keep Giannis right where they want him.